more information continues to surface surrounding billionaire Jeffrey Epstein following his indictment on sex trafficking charges earlier this week. Specifically, a lot of speculation happening around Epstein's private island. It's a place a lot of people have dubbed Pedophile Island. To discuss the latest, let's turn to RT's John Huddy. John?
Yeah, well, Manila, the island you're talking about that you referred to, it's called Little St. James Island. It's in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and it's been dubbed by some, as you said, Pedophile Island, Orgy Island, and Island of Sin for the allegations of abuse and misconduct that have gone on there. Now, Epstein bought, just some background here, Epstein bought the 75-acre Little St. James Island in 1998 for about $8 million, $7.95 million, I think was the exact number. He later also purchased the 165-acre Great St. James Island right next to it for a reported $18 million in 2016. Both, if you looked at the map, they're off the southeastern end of St. Thomas. Now, Little St. James is Epstein's main private residence. He's got his mansion there. He's got a helipad. He's also got this temple-like looking structure with a golden dome. It's almost kind of like the Golden Dome of the Rock, if you will, in Jerusalem, Israel. It's unclear what the structure is used for. Some have said maybe a music room for Epstein, who's classically trained to practice the piano, others for more nefarious motives, though that's really just speculation and rumor at this point. The Associated Press reported this week that Epstein's workers on the island had to sign NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, and aren't allowed, obviously, to talk about what went on there. But locals from nearby St. Thomas say that the island has generated, of course, a lot of interest and suspicion among both locals and tourists alike, both before and now following Epstein's latest arrest and indictment on federal charges of sex trafficking and the abuse of minors. And as the fallout continues, so do the questions about the 2008 so-called sweetheart deal that allowed Epstein to plead out to lesser state charges in Florida, thus avoiding federal charges and possibly a federal life sentence. Well, U.S. Labor Secretary and former U.S. Attorney in Florida, Alex Acosta, you've heard his name a lot in the news this week. Well, he defended the 2008 deal during a press conference Wednesday, saying that the Palm Beach State Attorney's Office was ready to, quote, let Epstein walk free, no jail time, nothing. And that's when Acosta said that the U.S. Attorney's Office got involved. Listen to this.
Our prosecutors, as this 2008 article recounts, presented the ultimatum: plead guilty to more serious charges, charges that required jail time, registration, and restitution, or we'd roll the dice and bring a federal indictment. Without the work of our prosecutors, Epstein would have gotten away with just that state charge.
Well, Barry Kreischer, the former state's attorney for Palm Beach County in 2008, disputes Acosta's account, calling it, he says, completely wrong, and contending that the U.S. Attorney's Office produced a, quote, 53-page indictment that was abandoned after secret negotiations between Mr. Epstein's lawyers and Mr. Acosta. Well, Acosta has said that more evidence has come to light since 2007 and 2008, perhaps warranting tougher prosecution. Also, Acosta has mentioned in past statements the threat of Epstein's former dream team, as it was called, of lawyers, including famed defense attorney Alan Dershowitz and Clinton special prosecutor Kenneth Starr, who were reportedly described as ruthless and willing to dig into the background and personal lives of the prosecutors and victims. So that, perhaps, Manila, played a crucial role in the negotiation of that 2008 deal. In the meantime, Epstein is scheduled to be back in court on Monday for his bail hearing. Manila, back to you.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.